everyone, thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to talk about an artist who's in my top 5, and it's Salvador Dalí. He was born on May 11th, 1904 and died at the age of 84 from heart failure on the 23rd of January, 1989. I was born in 82, so that means I was about to be 7 years old when Salvador died. But anyway, he was born in Figueres, Spain. He was a surrealist painter, and if you remember from my previous Dali video, surrealism is a movement that's about incongruous thoughts, things that are out of this world, imaginary, dreamlike, things of that nature. And today we're going to draw one of his elephants, and the elephant was a recurrent image in a lot of his paintings, and it first made an appearance in 1944, and from then on he had several paintings with the elephant or with several elephants, and they had very elongated limbs. Some of them had objects that they were carrying on their back that made them look like they were going to topple over. The legs look a little bit fragile. So today we're going to take that, and draw this drawing inspired by the elephant paintings of Dali. So you'll need a pencil and an eraser and paper. The first thing that we're going to draw is head. So you're going to start from the top. This down, it's not a perfect half circle, so when you come down here you're gonna have to come out, not in. And then we're gonna stop right there because this husk will be going through that part. Then we're gonna continue with the husk. So you make a perpendicular line. They are kind of pointy at the end, so make sure you make it pointy. And they have like this layer of skin that covers over it, so we'll put that there. And then this right here will be the mouth opening. And now you can add the other part of the husk. Not the other part, the other one on the opposite side. I made it a little bit thicker than the front one, but it's okay, it's all, as long as you practice. Now we're going to make his trunk. So you're going to bring this line down and then curve it in a little bit. Kind of like a backwards J. Then once you bring the other line down, remember to make it progressively thinner. And then at the end you're going to add an oval. So there's his trunk. Next thing will be his ear, which will be right here. They have really big ears. There's one ear. And then the other one, you'll be able to see part of it from the other side. Now we're going to continue with his back. Elephants have 4 legs, so we're going to put those in. One. The second one will be right here in front of the first one we did. The third one. And then you make a line right here for his belly. And then the fourth and final one on the back side. And now his tail. Now on his back we're gonna put like he has a mat, not a mat, but a little rug for someone to write on. I remember when I was a kid, I rode on an elephant when the circus had come to town, which now I'm completely opposed going to a circus because I don't think the animals receive good treatment. But back then I didn't know any better, so I went to a circus and I rode on an airplane, I was gonna say, on an elephant. So there. Now we're missing his eye. So now we're gonna do the legs. Remember, the legs are gonna be very long, so they're gonna get progressively smaller as you're coming down. So they'll be wide here, and then they'll get very, very thin as you're going down. So I might even have to change Sharpie in the process. So we'll start with this one. So you're gonna bring just the line down, but then you're gonna add the small curvatures where, you know, kind of like our knuckles have where your bones bend. So this will be just different parts where the legs are able to bend. All the way to not all the way to the bottom, but fairly close. And then you're just gonna mimic this line and bring it all the way to the bottom. Now, I'm gonna switch Sharpies because I feel like that's too thick. There's one leg. The next one we're going to do is this one, and this one's going to go towards the back a little bit. So, here we're going to add that part where the leg is going to bend, bring it down. Then almost the same length as this one. Then again, just mimic that same line. Change Sharpies. There's a second one, a third one. This one will come down this way. And it's going to go behind that one, so make sure your line doesn't cross. The other one. And now the final leg. Now the other side. And now we're done with the elephant. So now we're gonna add backgrounds. Some of the backgrounds that Dali used were very desolate. Sometimes just very, plain. It was just like a few mountains and then a large sky. And the places he created looked almost arid and lifeless. So when you make the horizon line, make sure you don't make a line through the legs. Stop and then continue. We're gonna add some mountains. We're gonna add the shadows that the legs create. Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause it or rewind. And to make this scale of this elephant, look how really monumental it is, we're gonna add a little small man right here. Which is gonna be the silhouette, so just do a circle for the head. Shirt, a rectangle, the pants, the arm, and then his shadow. And here we're going to add a small building. If you want to make this even more surrealist, you can add a moon even though it's daylight. So you feel free to make it look however you want, add more things to make it even more surrealist. Remember, if I go too fast, just rewind or rewatch. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and give me your thoughts in the comment box of what you think or what you would like to see me draw next. And I'd like to give a few shout outs to some of my subscribers. Donna Potter, Norma Vasquez, and Camila. A big shout out to you, who I know you're always watching and commenting, so thank you so much. Please stay tuned and go on to my channel and watch more videos. Adios y bye.